Welcome everybody to another episode of Cruisin the Planet. I'm your host Ethan Miller, bringing you news and this isn't NPR. I was doing my NPR script. We're joined today by Rissa and a new face, or a new voice, Carly. Say hi, Carly.
Hi, Carly.
I swear.
you prompted it.
I'll get you, bro.
Come over here.
I don't have to come over there.
Exactly.
I'll cancel you on Twitter.
I don't have Twitter.
You have a private Twitter.
No, I do not.
Yeah.
No, I do not.
Whoa.
Twitter's too confusing.
It's not, though. It's
Also
very Twitter's
toxic.
very easy. Follow us on Twitter for all of the greatest updates on everything. So, in classic introduction fashion, Carly, how about you tell us a little bit about what you do here at the station? Just so we can get that introduction out of the way. It's a little interview section. Welcome, Carly.
I'm a digital media specialist along with you and Shay. And I am doing graphic design. We're working on videos. So just digital media. And then that's about all I do here. And outside of here, that's about all I do as well.
You don't study anything?
No.
No?
Digital media is my major, so this is about as close to...
You're just working.
Yeah.
You've made it. You've done it.
I've peaked.
I didn't think that was possible. Every time I hear about someone peaking, it's always in like high school. No one ever peaked in college.
No. If there's a reverse peak, I
did that?
Yeah.
I think that's just called being a normal person.
Right.
To be completely honest.
Period.
That's why peaking in high school is the exception. The exceptional people do that. Or just the people who have way too much time on their hands or don't work.
I didn't peak in high school.
I didn't
by
peak.
the way, yeah.
All right, so we're all normal.
I still
Yeah.
haven't peaked. I'm very poor.
Yeah.
I make my own trail mix, as you heard earlier. It's so
I'm
good.
glad.
See,
I
but is that
haven't
a
peaked
poor
yet.
thing? Or some people, when they make bread, they're considered fancy. When you make your own stuff, you can pay it off, play it off as being...
Resourceful?
I have so much
Yeah.
time and money. I can just make
Look at
this.
how
See-
artisanal my bread
See,
is.
there's two versions. There's two versions. It's like a Venn diagram.
Okay.
There's not enough resources, as such I must be crafty, mixed with the I have so many resources, my time is just free all over the place. I cook not only for myself but for multiple people so that we all can lower how much we have to work every year or every day. So I cook a bunch of food for a bunch of people so we all pay less for food.
Right.
As such, I've learned how to cook really well, really nice things, and so I've gained a skill out of necessity. But in no way have I made starter sour bread dough out of starter or anything like a fancy creme brulee because I had the free time. This is very much a level of
This is survival.
it's literally quite. I have it in my little book that I keep in my pocket.
What?
It's in here. Give me a second. Let's see. That's for beef, peanuts, okay, here it is, right here. It is 15.5 cents per ounce of peanuts, 17.8 cents per ounce chocolate, 17.6 cents per ounce of raisins. If I was to put in 4 ounces of peanuts, that would be 62 cents. If I was to put in 2 ounces of chocolate and 2 ounces of raisins, that would be 35.6 cents and 35.2 cents respectively, putting us at a grand total of 132.8 cents, or in total, $1.38 per cup. Multiply that by 7 cups a week because I eat a lot of this stuff, and I pay about $9.30 a week in food. That's just one of my many snacks.
You know, I ran out of money. Let's see,
Yeah.
sophomore year. I was living in an apartment, and my sister, she bought me a 20-pound bag of rice.
Ooh.
And I was too embarrassed to I was
Accept it.
working. I was working and
Yeah,
everything. But no, my sister gave me that. She's like, "Here, you can never have too much rice,"
Yeah.
And I was too embarrassed to tell my mom that I ran out of money and ask for any help because
Yeah.
I'm too prideful.
Oh, same
And,
here. I calculate trail mix by the cents per ounce.
So I ate rice. Just rice.
No salt, nothing.
For like a couple
You
months.
absolute animal.
Well, no,
My friend was in the same
But
boat, but he went he made it all the way down to canned bean. Refried beans in the can. That's where he was at. Yeah. Welcome everybody to college episode.
Yeah, it was
poor edition.
rice and yum yum sauce.
Rice and yum yum sauce.
Yep, that was just my diet for a while.
That's why you're so short.
Yeah.
You never grew big and strong. You never drank your milk.
No, I drank lots of milk as a kid. I was one of those weirdos that put ice in my milk.
Oh.
That's what did it. You stunted your own growth off of that.
No, I actually grew an inch freshman year of college. It's the weirdest thing. I was 5'2", and now I'm 5'3".
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I have been the exact same in all dimensions since high school.
Yep. Ooh.
No adjustment whatsoever. A little weight fluctuation here and there. That actually lost a little weight, got taller all of a sudden. I noticed because my pants, like at the leg. Here, I can show you there. Like these bad boys, they used to go over this. Now they don't.
Ethan, what is going on with your pocket?
What's
You're
up?
Talking about your pants.
Showing a little ankle.
What about my pocket?
I'm looking at it. Is my question.
Oh, the fact that it's coming out of the pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, a secondary thing. I hem and sew back up my own clothes. Why is this all about me and being poor? I just realized what's going on here. No, I rehem and restitch my pants, my clothes back together in general.
Right.
Because like those things are expensive. I'm 6'2".
It's a lot of fabric.
My clothes are expensive, even in the men's section. Like when it comes to women and their fashion, I totally get it. Overpriced fabrics, stuff that's just paper thin.
No pockets.
Yeah.
I can't buy shoes. I can't. I go to Ross in the city, where there's more likely to be people with like variety and taste. They have a whole shoe wall. Okay,
Yes.
they have a whole shoe wall. It's thrifting is like cool and big and stuff. So it's like you got all the people in there like pulling out picks and things and all that. And I go to size 10 for my little brother, and then my mom would go over to her like women's size 9, and then I'd walk over to the 12 plus section, and there are either size 16 basketball shoes or size 18 Converse. So I can wear clown shoes or I can wear boats. There's no such thing as hemming down a shoe, and so I just end up wearing tight-fitting boots until I wear them in so badly that they are my size. Hence, case in point, why I have started wearing my work boots to my other job, because they're finally worn in.
They're like comfortable.
Took 6 months to get there.
Oh my god.
No longer have any foot pain though when I put my shoes on.
You finally made it.
I finally made it.
Your feet have peaked.
You've peaked.
You
My
haven't.
feet.
Yeah.
There we go. My feet have peaked. No, yeah. Tall people, we are unaccommodated to, and when it comes to products, Lance shares the same thing. He shops at Big and Tall store, he has told me.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know these existed. I'm afraid to go because I'm just in that like just bigger than average. But I feel like I'd walk in and they'd be like, "Oh, little child, let us take you away."
They pick you up and bring you to what you're looking for.
They'd take me to exactly what I need, and I'm not ready for that kind of accommodation. I'd catch feelings or something. I'd get weird. I'd take that level of consideration and be like, "Let me cook you a homegrown meal.
You want some trail mix?
You want some?" I can make more than trail mix. It's just cheap and efficient snack. It's 300 calories per cup. It's good stuff. It's good, clean burning fuel.
It
I
is.
use 60% cocoa, dark, bittersweet chocolates, so I'm not even up on like my natural sugar level has completely dropped. I'm over here like eating healthy and like doing well on my like diet out of necessity only.
Yes.
There is no Let me talk about like college food real fast.
Okay.
When people say when it's not even like college students who say this anymore either.
No.
It's the ramen noodle joke.
Oh my god.
Absolutely kills me because I've lived on ramen noodle for a while.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but ramen noodle is not a food in and of itself. It's an ingredient.
Yeah, that's my issue. People, you can buy like a carton, put an egg in there.
Soft boil an egg, little bit of mayo,
Saute
little bit
some
of peanut.
cabbage. That's good.
You can saute some cabbage. You can freeze some freshly cut up green onion.
Yep.
Toss it back on so it reconstitutes.
Add extra seasoning. People are always like, it's so
Oh
bland. And I'm
my
like,
goodness.
bro, season it.
Make it
Sriracha, a
spicy.
little bit of
Yes.
soy sauce,
Something.
some salt, something. It's an ingredient. Use it as an ingredient. It's like you don't make macaroni, no cheese. Who does that? Raise your hand right now.
Well, not me.
Exactly.
I know how to cook.
That
Yeah.
sounds crazy to some people. Well, I mean, you live in the dorms?
Yep.
Yes. So you have probably heard the horror stories of like people who forget to put water in their macaroni cups in the
Mhm.
microwaves, and then the like apartment burns down. So
Yeah.
like people don't know how to cook anymore.
I brought a crock pot my freshman year.
Ooh.
I made lima beans and like all kinds of stuff.
I
and
made
peop-
lima beans.
Well, people would be like walking down the hallway and be, that smells good. What is
Oh,
that? I'd be like,
man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I put bacon and like, it was so good.
Sneaking stuff in. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we splurged the other night. Tuesday it was actually. We right before my test, which we'll get to in a bit. I just happen to be hungry right now, so we're talking about food. I splurged a little bit with the roomies, and a date fell through, and so I ended up just eating homemade fettuccine alfredo with them. Because your
Aw.
boy can make that sauce lickety split. 20 minutes. It's just very easy. It's so easy to make.
I got complimented on my chef skills because I cooked rice in a bag, like the boil in a bag rice,
Huh?
and put like,
Boil in a bag.
yeah. There's like this, there's this rice where
Yeah.
you literally just put it in a like pot of boiling water and it just becomes rice. And it's really good.
Huh.
It's good rice.
Strange.
It's super
is it in
cheap.
a plastic bag?
Do you...
Like,
yes.
do you see, I have this weird, I try to avoid cooking anything in plastic
I do too. I have this fear of it, but
Because-
also like,
of the chemicals.
Do you
I
put...
don't wanna-
Wait. I'm
listen.
still confused how you make the rice, actually.
Is it kind of like a souffle type technique where like you put it
What is
in a plastic bag and you cook something in boiling water in the bag?
Sous vide?
Sous vide, yeah.
Ah, yes.
Souffle. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That
over
doesn't
here.
make sense because you have to add water to the rice, don't you? So it comes
I think
in
it's
a
like
package.
it has like little holes in it, or I don't know. I haven't looked that much into it. My girlfriend normally makes it.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Got it.
I just come up with the ideas and somebody else cooks them.
Oh. See, we're cooking tonight, and so I'm actually messaging like all the roommates, like, "Hey, what are we craving? What are we in the mood for?" Rebecca said nothing. Justin won't be there. He'll be at work. Jesse's out. So I'm like, well, looks like I'm picking what we eat, and I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic in it. So I'm in charge of dinner tonight. That'll be fun.
I am too. There,
Mm-hmm.
I have I'm making sausage, like smoked sausage.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna probably like pan fry it or something. And then there's this thing called smashed potatoes. Y'all ever seen those real small little potatoes?
I love smashed
Yeah.
potatoes.
Yeah, you go and you just squish them and you season them a little bit, and they're like these perfect little bites of potato.
Oh,
Some
And then I'm
butter.
doing like
you just eat
pan
them.
cooked green beans.
You just eat them cold, the potato.
No,
No,
you smash them and you bake them with the seasoning.
Got
Yeah.
it.
And
Got
it's
it.
you
delicious.
put,
Makes sense.
like butter. on
Yeah.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Butter
olive
too.
oil.
I want to make a butter-basted potato along with a butter-basted steak. That'll be like,
Somebody in the dorm kitchen, because I was watching a movie there, they came in with a cast iron skillet
oh yeah.
and started making like steaks, and they were like basting it with like
yeah,
this.
baste it with butter and thyme and
Yeah.
some
But
sa-
they didn't
actual
have the fan
sage.
on, so you know how you were talking about evacuating because of the macaroni. I was gonna evacuate due to a steak. I was scared
Gotta
of.
get that nice sear on it.
Yeah.
though.
Sear should. Your butter's too hot. They're burning it. They've ruined that.
See, but
steak.
then apparently I was like, why don't they turn the fan on? And my roommate tried to tell me that the cast iron, like you're not supposed to put the vent on because she's been told it sucks out the flavor.
Oh, I don't know about
What does that mean?
Your roommate's dumb. Sorry, bud.
She's been told by other people.
Soaks out the flavor.
You know all those like
Don't turn on.
crazy rules that come with cast iron?
Don't turn on the fan. All you need to know. I have literally cooked like whole meals for multiple men in a
Right.
cast iron Dutch oven.
Yeah.
You just have to, you know how many charcoals you're using, or how much wood you're using, or how much propane you're using. Completely clean it when you're done. Do not use soap. Season with oil and whatever other spices you like to normally cook with.
Mm-hmm.
Let it air dry. Make certain that at no point it is unoiled. That's it.
Yeah.
You never use soap. If you use soap, make sure it's detergent free. That's easy.
You gotta clean it with salt too. That's an easy way.
Yeah, you can clean it with salt. If you're gonna scrub it, use aluminum foil. That way you don't injure it. Honestly, just it's simple.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing special.
Make
Right.
sure you season
Cast
it
iron.
and put it
Actually,
in the
cast iron is
oven.
great for women to cook and eat out of because it
Iron.
it puts iron back into
Yeah.
your food.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Fun little cooking facts for the first 15 minutes of the show. Let's jump back into normal college things because we don't live in the woods or on the frontier. At least some of us don't. I don't know. It's a pretty small college town, so a lot of us actually do.
I don't know about you, but no.
I'm so sorry. I forgot you parked your horse
Yeah.
directly outside.
I'm looking at him.
I meant no disrespect, Rissa.
None taken.
Testing. College testing has started. I took an exam last night.
Mhm.
I have some information as to how those are taken if you are using Proctorio.
God.
Anyone else have any experiences before I go when it comes to testing? Have y'all taken a test yet? I know you don't take tests. You just like skip them and take a C in the class.
What?
You absolute
No.
animal. Set
I'm
your.
frustrated now.
Go ahead.
No, I take tests. I do good.
Online, in person. How do you take them?
Academically. We haven't taken any yet, so I don't know.
That's what
Right.
I'm talking
Like
about.
my first one's
No tests.
next
Yeah.
week.
First one's next week.
Yeah, last semester we used Proctorio, and it
Oh.
was crazy.
So I think they fixed whatever crazy it was because I actually had a very easy time. I got the test done
Really?
in 20 minutes. It was very simple. I only had to scan my room once. Here's how it works. We'll start with that real quick. For if you in the event you have to use Proctorio,
I
or if
doubt
you've
it.
used it in the past and you are uncertain.
Right.
First off, you have to download Google Chrome. I know, whatever, it's fine.
I like
I
Google
love
Chrome.
Google
It's my
Chrome.
favorite browser.
It's my
Search
default
engine.
browser.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Basically, you have to download Google Chrome if you don't already use it. Because it works best as a Google Chrome extension. You're then gonna follow a link that is on your Canvas, and if it's not on Canvas, you can go to the My Gateway. Not My Gateway. I don't want to send you in the wrong direction. You can contact your professors through Canvas. They should supply you with a link to Proctorio's extension. It's a Google Chrome extension from the extensions thing, free to sign up for, completely easy. Then you log into Canvas, still in Google Chrome with your extension. What?
Nothing. I was popping my fingers
What?
on accident. And I was like, what's that sound?
Me and my ADHD over here just causing a ruckus.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I didn't even notice it.
I didn't either.
Um,
They started to get quick.
Then what you do is you go to Canvas, you open up your exam, Proctorio is going to automatically launch for you. Basically, you say, like, take the proctored exam, then it's going to full screen the window. Some warnings, you're going to want to close all of your extra applications beforehand. Make certain that on your computer you have a microphone plugged in and you have a webcam. If you're taking this on a laptop, your webcam will probably be already installed into the camera. That's fine. It also has a microphone. Proctorio's going to do a test of your initial things.
Mhm.
If your professor's clever, they will have given you a practice exam. That way you can do all your mistakes and learning curve in that. If not, you are at highest risk for failure right now. So just double check in Canvas if you're listening to this for some reason after you made it through the 15 minutes of cooking shenanigans.
Just food.
Welcome to the show, Carly. Proctorio is going to check 4 things. It's
Mhm.
going to check your webcam is connected and stable. It's going to, and like lighting in the room basically. It's going to check your microphone is on and working. It's then going to check your web browser, like functionality is sort of what it looked like. Basically, it was just checking that nothing's like double screening or there's no other screen capture software
Yeah, I know
or
that
anything.
last year a big issue was double monitors.
Yeah, 2
You
monitors.
had to like disconnect your
Yeah.
other monitor. And
No,
only
it's
work on one.
it, and so it'll let you know if there's a problem there. And then the last thing it checks is your internet connectivity, because if you drop internet, it will log that. So I know a lot of people were worried about like, well, if I start the exam, something happens, then it's over. Proctorio logs everything happening within your computer at the time, which is why it's recommended not to be running anything out. No music. To turn off your Spotify, turn off your Pandora radio. There are a few still out there. Turn off whatever like Discord or Google Meet or Zoom that you're currently in. Don't be taking this as a secondary thing. You're going to also want to probably hide your phone, hide your laptop, and hide your children.
Yeah.
Because you have to scan the room.
And your wife.
And your wife. I don't have a wife. I picked up some kids off the side of the road the other day.
Don't do that.
And they were hungry and it was raining. Like
He made fettuccine.
I'm not a bad person. Yeah, I feed people pretty well. What do you think I'm doing with these kids? No, why'd you have to? Anyways,
we didn't do anything with
no,
that sentence.
I blame y'all.
That's fine.
Proctorio is going to want to scan your ID. It's going to want to take a picture of your beautiful smile. Then, yes, you can't wear a mask while you're doing this, meaning you probably don't want to be in the library while you're taking this proctored exam, or like a place where other people are at where you have to wear a mask. You're probably going to want to find a secluded area to do this.
Do you have to smile?
Yes.
Oh.
No, it waited.
We'll get into it in a second.
It waited till I smiled.
That's
before taking the automatic picture. You're going to need your ID. It's going to scan your face. And then as you're taking the test, you are subject to randomized room scans.
Oh.
Basically, from what I could tell, if there's it'll ask you right when you start the exam to scan your room. And if there's anything in the background that's changing too much, it'll ask you to scan the room again, which is why you want to put away the dog, put away the cat, put away the possessed dolls.
The kids.
The wife. The cheese, put everything away. The most you can probably have is like a water bottle. I have a big mason jar, so that's obviously, like, it's clear. There's no way I hide things in it. I hide the stuff inside of the water. And then you can start your exam. Any questions or concerns or, like, experiences outside of that? Go ahead.
How are you supposed to cheat? No. I'm just kidding.
Glad you asked.
It's in the water.
You scan your room, but no one ever scans the ceiling. No, it's very hard to cheat because the webcam is recording your face while you're doing
projector.
Things. So if you
on the ceiling
to the back of your eyes.
with the answers.
Well, that's the thing. It's recording everything you're doing. So if you're performing any repetitive task that it could surmise as cheating, you'll notice I said that it.
Thinking about this
well,
question.
you notice that I said there was a chance for you to. It noticed my smile. I have been told, with the newest version of this application or extension, that it will kick you out if something pops up, if it hears someone speaking very loud because it's got your microphone in it.
I got loud roommates.
If it's got, shut them down. I have a Nerf gun and a wiffle ball bat. They know the price. If I hit you in the arm, that arm is lost for an hour. If I get you in both arms, tough luck eating lunch. Those are the rules, but they apply to me as well. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's just fair. Basically, that is everything. I don't know how to cheat around it. I just studied for my test. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, it's probably the best way to go.
That's how I got an 87.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I'm not.
I'm not ready for this one on Friday, though.
What is it for?
Texas government.
Oh.
Yes.
I hated that class.
Are we Southern or are we Western? That's like the big thing. That and how COVID has affected schooling, like K through 12. I'm just going to talk about working while as a teenager. That'll probably be the most efficient way to get that assignment done.
Yeah.
But that is my experience with Proctorio. Pretty efficient. Because we had I took this test for microeconomics, so there was a little bit of math involved and a little bit of graphing. Don't pick up a pencil. Don't pick up a calculator. Don't pick out paper. It will flag it. So you need to make certain that your professor beforehand there's a way for tools to be added inside the exam and on Canvas. So that I had access to a whiteboard that like popped out in its own little window and you could drag that one around, and I had access to a calculator that you could also pop out of the window and drag that around. So those are probably the two things that you're going to want to like have on hand.
So did it on yours? I had like two versions of this. Like I did one where it recorded me the entire time.
Yes.
I feel bad for whoever had to watch that recording.
Yeah, and you're sitting there like,
Oh no, I was like if I was on TV, like if they put that on TV, there'd be a lot of bleeps. Like I was just so like he wasn't asking the right questions that I had prepared for. And I kept like just visibly frustrated and for sure vocally frustrated with the test.
Now I'm popping my fingers.
Look at y'all.
Yeah.
And then he switched it. Like I guess he did that one, didn't like the results. I don't I'm not gonna say I had a hand in that, but like maybe. And then the next ones, it was just, it popped up and it just recorded your screen. I guess he didn't
no
want
webcam?
any more like webcam. So I know there's like different versions of what they can
Got
edit.
it.
So
Got it.
and I never had to do the room scan. It was just like started. It didn't ask me to do a room
So
scan.
I just look shady. That's all.
Yeah, probably.
Sick.
I've never had to use that program.
No.
Yeah.
Lucky
All
you.
the tests that we did like last semester, we just had Zoom going on, and you had to have your mic on and your video on, and they could hear if you're typing.
Interesting.
So yeah, but I probably won't use that because my only class that I have like test,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a paper. So
Oh. Well,
Oh, cool.
yeah, like right.
unless they want to watch you type, I guess they wouldn't need to do that.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's a little bit of a step-by-step in case anyone listening has to deal with Proctorio sometime between now and next week, or by the time they listen to this episode. Speaking of upcoming things, however, Carly, you have an interesting announcement.
Ooh.
Do I?
I think we're going to use your video for this week.
Are we?
Yep, I like it enough.
Stop.
I enjoy what's going on. I'm in it, so obviously, like...
That's the only reason, Rissa. He's so lying to me.
No, the library scene.
That was
very clever.
yes. So I've started working on a video with Ethan. It was gonna be like backup. He's gonna make like the weekly, and then I was gonna make just if something happened or whatever, like we would just have some backup videos. And then we started recording it. I didn't think it was gonna be that interesting. When we started filming, it got a lot more interesting for some reason. Like we kept bouncing off of each other.
That's just how the process works.
Yeah.
though.
And then we turned out to get this really like creepy, because they all have like horror elements in them.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we ended up getting one of those, and it was like really good, and I guess good enough that Ethan's decided we're gonna put it out.
I think we need to use it for this week's video. Secondarily, because next week's video is, get this, camera unboxing video.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so excited for it.
I know nobody really sort of asked for that. However, that's what it's going to be because I've literally been working on getting this camera for an entire year. I can't go into detail on it because there's a chance that like somebody who like we all deal with once a week could get mad at us. However, what I can get into is the fact that I picked out this camera in a lab 1 year ago, probably to the day, and it's actually coming in. I'm stoked.
On Monday, right?
Monday, yes. We got the lens 2 days ago. We got the tripod yesterday. It's a much nicer tripod. It has none of the problems that we were going to experience.
Yeah, I saw you messing with it, and I was like, oh, it didn't like crumble when you touched it.
It didn't
That's
immediately
weird.
fall apart. Yeah. Also, these last few episodes, if anything's been a little shaky on our weekly videos, then you will be able to know why our tripod's falling apart. One of the legs has just completely come off, and so we reassemble it every time we set up for a shot, and it's great. No, this new camera has the ability to go... It's a Panasonic GH5, not the 5S. We didn't go for the like super photograph or the super video mode just because we didn't have the extra $100. We wanted to save that for the lens, which is not a Tamron but a Panasonic 14 to 140 millimeter lens. Same capabilities as a 28 to 280 millimeter lens because of the micro 4/3 crop that is on the sensor. That is only really something you need to know if you're like big into lenses and things like that. Obviously, like me.
Yeah, he got these lenses in and almost cried.
Just the one lens.
like the person.
Just the one
It was
lens.
this woman who was like delivering it. And she's like, I've never had somebody so excited for a package, and we were like, well. You don't know what you're giving us right now. Like,
I
this
saw
is
the
a big thing.
I saw the B&H box come in.
Yeah.
She was holding it. She was like, I was just like, can I sign for that, please? Like, ma'am, would you give me that box? I need to sign for that right now. Oh my goodness. I literally I haven't touched the lens yet. We're going to do a first time like holding next week, probably starting Monday when the lens gets in. Good news too, because I'm working like that whole day.
Perfect.
And so it'll be amazing. It has a microphone that comes with it, and so we'll be able to just immediately plug it in, get it started running. Now I can no longer have to bring all of my cameras and stuff into work. I can, yeah. Yeah, fun fact, for the last year, we've been using all of my personal equipment, which is good for me. I've gotten a ton of, like, great use out of it. I know exactly how to use all of my own equipment very well. But for y'all, you now all have to learn a new system. Sorry.
It'll be worth it because it's a station camera now. So
It is the station camera now, so now no one has to worry. Well, I don't know if I should say this. It has a protection plan, so you don't have to be super worried about breaking it, but please don't break it. You'll break my heart as well.
So you're saying break it.
Lick it. Dip it in syrup, for all I care.
Okay.
If you want to hurt me like that,
Okay.
it's a weird way to hurt me, Rissa, but you know what? You found out how to do it. I thought I was dang near indestructible, but look where we're at. You know what?
Huh.
I'm not going to voice anything for you today. How about that?
You kind of have to.
Dang
It's your job.
Yeah.
it. It is. Oh, yeah. Also, if you're listening to KTRL 90.5 FM, we are about to start a big social media campaign that Shay and myself have been working on. It's video production over here and then social media stuff over there.
You're the time link.
I am the
between those.
one middleman only for scheduling reasons because I'll work in the morning with Shay, I'll work in the afternoon with you.
Yep.
And that's really just how everything's been going. But we don't have enough people listening to 90.5, and I don't know why, because it is a ton of news. We do NPR every single day. Morning edition in the morning, in the afternoon, and then in between, it's jazz.
That was beautiful jazz, Ethan.
Thank
Off
you. I've
dome
been
and
practicing.
everything.
I know. I got the scales up here.
Yeah.
That was an A. Don't come here.
It wasn't.
Do you actually have perfect ear?
No, I don't.
Oh, well then shut up.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
She's for sure
No.
dunking the camera in syrup now.
Huh? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the.
That was her snappy moment. She's like,
that was
Tell
it.
him.
That
Yeah.
was it. Jeez.
Better
I
watch
don't
what
know.
you say.
I don't know what I would do if that camera was just broken, like early on.
Well, we're gonna find out.
I'm putting a lot of energy out there, Ethan.
Huh?
You've talked a lot about this camera breaking,
Yeah.
and it's not here. I'm just saying.
You've probably already
I'm a pretty
manifested it.
Yeah, I'm a
It's
superstitious
already,
person.
It's already broken on the
It's
way
already
in.
happened.
Oh, you're a superstitious person?
Yeah.
No, like actually?
Very
Yes.
superstitious.
Well, then you are definitely gonna love coming back on this show. We have a ghost.
You didn't feel the need to tell me that before I
Me-
sat down in this chair.
No, I didn't. I forgot. He shows up like once an episode.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, Taylor and we found a script that neither of us wrote about one of the things we were doing.
No way.
Yeah.
The
It was just in there. And she was like, "Did you write this?" And I was like, "No." She was like, "I didn't write
what was
it."
the script
Oh my
about?
God.
Give
It
me some
was
detail.
for the Top Girls theater.
Top girls.
Top Girls for the theater. The Tarleton Theater department is
Got
putting
it.
together a play, Top Girls.
Mm.
So
What is that about?
it's about
Well,
women empowerment, really. I guess
Well.
would be the gist
can't
of
say it
it.
on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a women empowerment. Like, I finished a series about it.
Yeah.
Why Women Kill, Amazon Prime.
Oh.
I'm recommending that to everybody I come into
Is
contact
that
with.
empowering?
No, listen. Y'all watch that? It's so
Why
good.
women kill? No, if you want any women empowerment, you just talk to my mother for like 20 minutes.
Okay. Can I have your mom's number?
No, she's my mom. Get your own.
Never mind.
Okay.
Back to the ghost, please. I'm
Back
going to
to
let
the
you get
ghost.
off of that.
Yeah, okay. Well, so basically, ever since the beginning of the show, we have had multiple instances of an auditory glitch, a visual glitch. It was in the stream one time. That was crazy. Basically, we constantly get like into and out of situations where there is no explanation for what is going on.
Don't
And
like
that's the
that.
station ghost. It has usually it spans audio, where we hear noises over in that direction when we're over here. Secondarily, we've also gotten audio interference in the headphones and whatnot when there's nothing playing, or it's just us all like stop talking real quick, and you just hear
Yeah.
like come in and come out. Real good. My most favorite one is just all of a sudden one of these monitors would just get a ton of fuzz on it, like over the entire stream, and then it would come back, and I got no notification on this end. It was on Lance's side of the stream. unreplicatable as well. And that's my favorite part.
Oh, well, it's been really great to be on the podcast with you
Mhm.
guys. I'll be seeing you.
Bye.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get rid of him because like it's kind of our boy now. But
Kinda fun.
if it does get worse, we'll be getting in like various different religious groups.
Yeah.
I
Sage
like.
will be burnt.
I mean, I don't. Here's the problem. Here's my biggest concern actually when it comes to supernatural stuff on this campus. It's our campus is not only has multiple buildings built on different churches, there is a cemetery directly across the road. Hi, Kirk.
Yeah, you for sure heard that.
Yeah, he did. There's a cemetery right across the road. Everyone knows it. It's at the one stop that is like designed the most poorly. It's technically the entrance to Tarleton even. It's the one on Washington. Hello, people. We have people waving in at us. Hello, people. They're gone. Good.
Bye, people.
Bye.
Bye, people.
Bye, people. So, that cemetery's got low-hanging walls. Those things are getting, like, ghosts are getting over it. They're just hopping over it. I've hopped over it.
Why? Why did you hop over it?
I was lonely.
Looking for a friend.
Yeah, looking for a
Easiest place to
friend.
find some.
Or an enemy. We can get mad at each other.
Man, he is going for the bad manifestation on
Give me-
this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna feed me this love, like this good power,
You
then
know,
yeah.
I'm so excited for Halloween.
You are?
Oh my
This
god,
year?
yes.
Yes. Isn't it on like a Saturday? Full
Yeah.
moon.
Hang on, let me double check some
It's
information.
Full moon.
Halloween
like,
2020, I believe.
The best. I hope that there's still ways
I
for
believe.
people to participate.
Right, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah. It is a Saturday.
Uh-huh.
It is the 31st, because that's when it
It's
always
always
is.
Yeah.
the 31st.
But there's
When's
something,
Christmas
no, there's
this year?
something special about it.
It's a full moon.
It's a full moon.
Yeah.
Didn't we hex the moon like earlier this year?
Don't. No. No, we didn't.
Is it?
A lot of people tried.
Okay. I know nothing of witchcraft. I don't participate in that. I am so flippant and can't make up my mind that there is no deity on this planet that could like keep my allegiance for long enough. Well, I guess they don't live on the planet, do they? So that that statement still holds
Well,
true
I guess
even
it's
after
debatable, right? I
I
don't
say
know.
it. Christmas. When is that? December 25th. That is a Friday.
I don't like the unsureness of it. Christmas is on the Friday?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
so good.
Don't we get like a week off anyways?
Well, it's not just
Oh,
about us,
doesn't-
even other people celebrate Christmas.
Don't we move our clocks on Halloween night also?
Is it an equinox thing?
I think it is.
Oh my god, really?
That's what
Wow.
that's what I was thinking about. I'm
We're
pretty
making
sure
moves. We're making
that's
moves.
what it is. Halloween's an hour longer.
Oh, fantastic.
This
Yeah,
year.
that's right. And there's no consequences in the morning.
What?
Well, it's a Sunday, so you can like really sleep in. What? What?
The way you said it. Oh.
How did I say it, Rissa?
The eye roll and everything, so you can really sleep.
You can,
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
because it's so good.
I needed that today.
You're welcome. You've been doing all right.
Yeah, you good, Rissa?
You doing all right? You
Yeah, I'm okay.
okay? You and Taylor both. I worry about y'all actually.
Mm.
Every once in a while, I just like.
That was the most unreassuring noise they could have made.
Every once in a while, I just hear just like. Because I sit directly around the corner from y'all. I'm the only one that can hear you when you start. Both of you are just like, yeah, we should do that. Yeah, that'd be real good.
Yeah.
And I like look over, and it's just two people just like.
It's so true. We're like in there, and like, let's do this.
I swear, like I'm gonna look over. There's gonna be a bonfire. Y'all just like turn, close the
We
door.
have
I'll be
a
like,
good
let me in.
time.
I'll be like, you two, open it up, and I'll like peek through the window, and like there's an absolute chaos going in, and then Lance opens it, and y'all are just like, we have a PSA done.
We need
I'm
to record audio.
I'm certain of it.
Yeah.
No, they both walk out, and just in the most like nonchalant but obvious way of like, they walk. There it was.
Yeah,
You heard him?
yeah.
Needs the attention. They'll walk out though, and they'll just like stand. Either Taylor or Rissa, they do this real cool thing where they put both of their hands in their pockets, cross one leg, lean up against the thing, and then they'll go, "Somebody voice audio for me." I always immediately say yes because it's just
Do you not want to?
so much fun. No, I love voicing audio actually.
Correct answer.
I created an account the other day just for this to remember.
Yes, I do remember.
I'm gonna start bothering y'all more often now too,
Mm-hmm.
because I'll be like, I need to learn all of your tricks, so I can start doing freelance voice work. Because your boy's got some good confidence.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. A little.
We should do an ASMR episode of this.
Speaking of voices and such, my voice has dropped an entire octave every morning these last couple of weeks, and I finally
entire
figured out why.
octave?
Okay.
Yes, one whole octave. Ragweed. It's in the air. How is everyone dealing with allergies this season?
I surprisingly haven't caught anything from it, but when I get it, it's like I could be on death's door and be like, "It's just allergies." Yeah.
My nose is currently out of service.
Out of service.
It
Yeah.
is not working
Last
at all.
night, same exact thing. Like, I start getting the puffy in the eyes,
Yeah.
the constant runny nose, and, just the tap water coming out your face.
Yeah, you can't see, but I'm a mouth breather
Right
right now.
I've actually because of the masks, I've become a mouth breather.
Right? I'm so scared of if we ever do get to no mask. I'm gonna be walking around like like a big ogre.
Big open mouth
Yeah,
the whole
just-
time.
Like I'll be walking and I'm scared somebody can somehow tell. Yeah, I'm not like breathing like that, but I'm like my mouth is for sure open and I'm like somebody's looking at me right now and they know.
But then if anyone looks over at you, you're just like,
Like,
Yeah, I look totally normal.
I'm sure we're all making some really weird faces underneath here because it doesn't matter. I know I am.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've mastered like right here, upset or disgusted by something I'm looking at. Right here, super friendly, normal.
Mm.
Yeah.
I keep on like adjusting my mask with my face. You know, like
Oh,
moving
yeah.
it around.
Yeah, you're just like, pop it up.
Do y'all ever have to do that thing where you put like it's like an Oreo on like your forehead or something? You have to get it to your mouth.
No, I eat them with my hands.
No, it's a
Yeah, I've done that.
yes. Thank you, Rissa. I think that's prepared me for moving my mask solely with my
Okay.
face.
You can use both hands to eat Oreos,
Yeah, I'll just Irish handcuff Oreos. That'd be fun.
Irish handcuff?
That's when you have two beers in your hands. Have you never heard that term?
Just put them down. What?
Just put them down.
Also,
I've always
first
heard
off,
it as like
beer's
Edward
gross.
whiskey hands. No.
Ooh,
I love that.
I'll kill it with
That's
some
like
whiskey.
where they tape it to your hands.
No, that's
and
where
then
you
have to finish them.
that's where you tape two things of malt liquor to their hands, and then they don't get rid of them off until they finished them.
Yeah.
My favorite is just smashing the bottles and hoping someone doesn't die.
Please drink responsibly. I'm
Please drink
21 now.
Drink some water
responsibly.
right now if you're listening to
Yeah,
this.
if you're listening, even if you're in a car, if you're in an elevator,
Pull over, get some water.
pull your mask completely up, so right underneath your eyeballs, and just turn to whoever's closest and be like, "Please, I need some water."
Oh, don't.
Don't do that.
Cowards. If you want someone to socially distance, act more like me. I'm telling you, social distancing, been there, done that. It was so easy as soon as those regulations came in. They're like, don't be closer to 6 feet around people. And I was like, easy.
Oh,
No one will be next to you if you carry a wiffle ball bat.
I hope that stays around. I don't want
Yeah.
people to be that close to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here's what it's going to happen. As soon as this all cracks back open, people are going to immediately try and touch you.
I know, and they're.
I
Gonna
don't
have to
miss
step
that though.
off.
Like
Step
strangers were
off.
way too comfortable around other people.
Mm.
You know, like random, like, hey, blah,
Well,
blah.
I
It's
feel
like,
like-
don't touch me. There's no need for that.
I
Mhm.
feel like people are starting to do it more because they're getting.
They're
less.
getting anxious.
Yeah.
They're like worrying. Like, the DoorDash people. You do?
No.
1 second.
Yeah.
Y'all do DoorDash or
Yes.
Grubhub?
DoorDash.
You ever get the person where they explicitly stand at the door and wait for you? Just me then. Cool.
I have to walk
Maybe
out
you
of a
have
dorm
an
building.
admirer.
Maybe not.
They're like, oh,
Ooh.
I need to wait around.
Different people every time.
Oh, maybe you
It's-
have lots of admirers.
Maybe they have a group chat and they tell, like, if you get this
It's
address,
Ethan.
it's Ethan.
It's Ethan. Make sure you don't actively go through the front gate and make him put on clothes so he has to eat his chicken wings in clothes. Let me eat my food in the tub. just an absolute shame.
Eat your food in the tub.
No.
I know, because I do that too. I thought I was the only one.
Oh no,
No.
Like shower eaters are a full-on thing. Like they're very real.
I literally, my roommate last year, I walked in and I was like, why are there laters in our shower? And she was like, I got hungry. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell
I
you
ate
about.
one. Like while I was taking my shower. I
Oh,
was like,
dude,
Oh.
I totally just this morning I was taking a little drive with the roommate. We're going to like look around shopping, just shopping like the boys do. And we grabbed some McDonald's food. He made the joke of like, what if I just took this? He got a sandwich. I got the 2 burritos. He's like, what if I just bit in it without the thing? No hesitation. I just ripped a big bite out of it, paper and all. And I looked at him and I was like, you gotta eat the peel. That's where all the vitamins are.
you eat your McDonald's burger with or without the peel.
Yeah, that's what I did. And I had the breakfast burrito and I was just like, gotta eat it with the peel. That's where all the vitamins are at, man. And he was like, and I was like, don't even test me, chief. And I ate I used to do that with cupcakes, actually.
Yes.
Like, real talk, I would just
Oh.
pop a whole cupcake in the mouth. And then once I just got down to that paper, it was basically the consistency of gum.
Yeah.
And I was good. I just
Yeah.
kicked that bad boy out, go get another one.
You're wasting so much cupcake and or muffin if you don't do that.
Yeah.
I stand by that.
Yeah. I eat the cupcake paper, and I stand by that.
This message is supported by.
This message is brought to you by the Cupcake Paper Gang.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds like that's a cool name.
Is it?
Coming from floral mask and overalls, yeah. I know what tags you follow on Tumblr.
I don't even have.
Cottage
Tumblr?
core.
What is this?
Tumblr.
No, I really
Mm.
don't do Tumblr.
Ah, just me then.
Yeah, you keep trying to project that. He also said
Yeah.
I have a Tumblr, and I was like 2011
I'm just
maybe.
trying to look for my people, okay? Why you bully me? No, Tumblr's dead. Don't worry about it.
Cottage core? What is that?
That's a.
You brought that up.
Okay.
What?
Hmm?
You just mentioned it. And
I don't know what
it
you're talking
is.
about.
So, what is cottage core?
No, cottage core is very much what you look like right now.
Yeah, it's an
You-
aesthetic. A lot of
Oh.
lesbians use it.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot.
And it's not fair because I invented goblin and all right, to be completely honest,
Okay.
that's just how I live my life. It's not an aesthetic. It's just what I am.
Which is how I exist.
Then everyone started showing up in tags, and I'm sitting there just like,
Hmm.
Well, I'm glad it has a name now, but no, stop fact checking people. This is weird.
Yeah.
I don't like putting tags on things. It's not my favorite.
Let's leave out the labels.
Yeah, labels just make things complicated and weird.
I just like overalls because there's a lot of,
I love overalls.
purpose to them.
All the extra pockets.
Yes, I
Oh,
love all
yeah.
the
They're
extra
perfect for
pockets.
driving because I'll want like chapstick or something right in this pocket, and then it's right
Ooh. And you
there.
can
So I
put-
don't have to like
You
be
can
dangerous
put your
about it.
snacks there
Yes.
too. I've done that.
How many times I've eaten Twizzlers out of an overall pocket?
I carry my scissors,
Your scissors?
He always just like
Mhm.
we're here and he
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
carry my scissors in my overalls. You never know when you need a good pair of thread scissors.
Mm.
What if you get a hole in something? You pull out your sewing kit, pull out your
I'm
scissors.
still looking at
Oh,
your
yeah.
pocket.
Well, I'm at work now, aren't I? It's a little unprofessional
Where's
to
your
just pick out
scissors,
the.
huh?
Where's your
Am I
scissors?
wearing
And
overalls?
Rissa's overalls.
You have the.
Wait a minute.
Give me
Let
my
get-
Can you
scissors.
imagine?
The little
Not
ones from
the
over the
only
garden wall.
one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of October, from like 20 minutes ago, Over the Garden Wall can be like streamed on Hulu, so I got to do all of that over again.
And it should be streamed on Hulu by everybody.
And it should be streamed on Hulu by everybody, so I can find those little post-it notes where everyone would draw up the characters just randomly. I found them in my English class once in high school. It was just a post-it note that had I forgot his name.
Just describe them.
The tea kettle kid.
Yes.
Tea kettle kid. He was just sitting in one of the post-it notes, perfect, like perfectly drawn, and I was like, there is another.
Did
There
y'all's
is another, who
towns do
knows?
that like rock thing where you would paint a rock and hide it somewhere, and then you could like find people's?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I like
No.
found one in Stephenville the
No.
other day.
But my little brother liked to steal rocks out of national parks.
Huh.
And we had to bury them in the
That's
house
a nice
because
hobby.
no, it's very illegal actually. It's like $300.
It's very illegal,
fine.
and I'm gonna talk about it right here.
Well, they'll never find it because we buried the rocks.
There's no evidence.
There is no evidence. What are they gonna do? Check the rocks underneath our
They're
house?
gonna know what rock it is.
Yeah, what are you gonna? There's so many. You couldn't catch us for all the crimes. You'd have to charge everybody. You'd never get them all. It's one of those things. Like whenever, like on like Blacklist or something, like an NBC special, or what would it be? NBC? Is that the whichever network has Blacklist on it? Where it's like, I know where all of the bodies are, so I'll tell you in exchange for immunity. That's my little brother to the geology club. He's like, I'll tell you where all the minerals are at, but you have to make certain that I go nowhere. I just start like walking down a list, and he's like, he walks in, and he's like, he's our rock specialist. Give him a sec. And he just walks in. Right there. Easy.
Done.
That was my little brother, yeah. Early on criminal. Now he plays baseball. So he switched hobbies pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's a big jump.
Y'all got any college hobbies now? I know we talked a little bit about it. Weatherford did the rock thing for a long time. Thank you, Cole. Weatherford did the painted rock thing for a very long time.
It was really cute. I found one in Walmart.
How?
I don't know. I was walking. You know that fun part of Walmart where there's like the bikes.
The kitchen section.
Yeah, sure, Ethan.
That's
but it was by the bikes. It was like
Are
on
you kidding me? I got a little molcajete salsa container from my roommate made out of plastic, and then $2. And a big thing of chopsticks. Killing it over here. I absolutely am.
slaying it.
Well, let's not go that far. But this painted rock thing, talk more about that.
It's just really cute. People would put, depends on the person. It just had to be paint. I never did it, which is surprising because I really like to paint. But some people would put like motivational, like, you've got this. Just keep swimming. Like all of these little things on it.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
If you take a toothpick into Walmart and you carve ominous messages into fruit, it'll show up in like a couple of hours after they've brought it home.
Out of experience, Ethan, or you just know about this?
Both.
Oh. What did you carve?
I know what you did.
Oh my god.
He's just so casually. I know what you did.
I almost didn't process that as his answer. I thought he just looked at me and was like, I know what you did. And I was like, whoa.
Slow down.
Because as soon as you said that, I thought of a,
Oh, yeah. Cole just reminded me off the chat that we have one of those inspirational rocks in the cart. In the storage room. So.
Oh, I have seen that one.
Yeah, it stays with the cart. It's his little friend.
just imagine those, but like random all over the place. I lived in like a kind of smaller town, so they were like everywhere. You would turn a corner and there'd be one.
My favorite thing that we did in our small town, this person who had little like tiles would just put like Mario or Creeper heads all over the place in like little tiles of like put down the plaster and then like.
That's cute.
It was cute. Personally, I want to let a bunch of kudzu go free into different people's yards. Y'all know what kudzu is?
No.
Yeah, I'll pull up the definition of kudzu real fast.
Why do I like know that word and not the definition?
Because it's the plant that ate the South.
Oh my god, Ethan.
It is a semi-woody trail. It is a semi-woody, trailing or climbing perennial invasive vine native to China, Japan, and the Indian subcontinent. It is known as foot a night vine, Japanese arrowroot, hemp, and the vine that ate the South.
That's a cool like.
It is a legume and the
band
member
name.
of the bean family.
Oh, the bean family.
Why'd we both beans?
And it's a perennial.
I
It
know.
doesn't get any better.
It grows a
than
foot a day.
Oh.
I know,
Dang.
right? Here's a map of it eating like that's how much of the South it's covered.
Wow.
Those are here. I'll throw the.
Is Florida really considered the South?
Oh yeah.
Just kidding.
That's a house.
Oh, that's interesting.
Those aren't people. Those are 10-foot tall trees.
I'm glad they're not people at least.
That one is.
10-foot tall people.
I'm
would be
kidding. It's not people.
Scary.
So just people covered in grass would be very scary.
Yeah, no. Grows a foot a night or a foot a day. Ooh. I want to just start releasing that all over the place because it's perfectly good to eat. It's delicious. It's like okra.
Ooh, I love okra.
I
Some of
know,
that.
right?
I don't
That
like
way you
okra.
can eat. All right,
I'm
Rissa.
scared.
Whoa, okay.
All right. We're gonna start throwing.
Wait, like you don't like okra?
we're
Like
gonna start throwing opinions.
how
around.
don't you like
I
okra?
don't like okra in
Like
any way.
fried okra, pickled
Don't like
okra.
it. Don't like it. It's like it's got like this weird gooiness in the center.
No, you
Oh
gotta cook
my!
it right.
Oh my goodness.
And like jambalaya, if you put okra.
Oh, fry it.
See,
Mmm.
I don't know. I just don't like
Pan
it.
fry. You
We
pan
we
sear
grew it for a long time because my whole family loves it,
Mm-hmm.
and like I know they cooked it good, you know, because
Yeah.
it was like it's fine, but like I'm just not into it, you know. It's not my thing.
Well, then you probably won't like kudzu,
Mm.
which means that you're getting it first. No, I am like I'm recently getting into like gardening to a small degree, because I very much will at some point grow everything that I eat. I know
That's the dream.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
become that mountain man that like walks into town and is just like, here's 40 pounds of mushrooms. I'll take my $20 and I'll be gone for the month.
I like
And
the
then
accent
I
change.
just walk up. I just walk up into my truck. My dog is like standing around, like taking quarters from people because he's a full-grown human in that suit.
what was that game? Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail. I
Yes.
killed it at Oregon
Oh
Trail.
my gosh, I always killed my people with dysentery. That's how they always
Usually I
died.
try to cure mine of dysentery, but go off, Rissa. if
No,
you're-
Rissa's probably like,
you
I
really-
can make it another. Oh.
No,
Yeah,
I like to
yeah.
think of like everything's going well.
I would
so
just feed them tons of bacon.
I like-
try to see how far I can get.
I just like to think of Rissa. She like looks left, looks right in like the science lab where she's like playing this game, and then she just kind of just goes / dysentery on. Let's just keep going. No, never ford a
Yeah,
river.
I-
It's too much of a risk.
I treated Oregon Trail
Buy an extra axle.
like I did Fable, you know? Like I took the evil
Oh,
route.
You took the
man, I
evil
remember
route?
Fable.
Yeah, I always made it through. Actually, I'm very good at keeping a family alive.
I could never do the evil routes of video games.
Hmm?
Really?
There's no like consequence. I just felt
Yeah.
bad.
I always like to play
Exactly.
the opposite of what I am in real life, so I like 100%ed Fable 3 on like perfectly good. I even saved my dog.
Mm.
You said like I even saved my dog. Like you wouldn't normally.
Well, like Fable.
Um,
Do you play Fable?
No.
My dog's
Oh,
dead in real
you can,
life,
like-
Chief.
Oh my god.
You can like eat. What is that one part where you like eat the baby chicken alive
Yeah.
so that you can join the?
You
join
join
the
like
dark
cults
side.
and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can become like.
You can really mess it up in that game. You can go crazy.
Have you ever played
Love it.
Bioshock?
Bioshock? Oh.
It's my favorite video game.
Where do you think this whole voice acting thing even came from? Are you
Yes.
kidding me?
That's a beautiful voice acting.
Would
game.
you kindly?
Mm.
Oh. What a great game. Bioshock 2 I actually really enjoyed. Nobody likes it.
Really, I need to revisit it because
Nobody likes it.
yeah,
No-
I didn't like it, but
no
I
one
feel
likes
like I
it.
could.
No one will sell it to you. It's $3 in eBay. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Oh wait, there's a podcast. We're coming to a close. Let me double check. We don't have any other announcements or notes because I've had too much fun talking to y'all. Let's see. Next week's video. New camera. Oh, the carnival's in town.
Yay!
Yeah, when does that leave?
I think it's once you like kill the clown that lives in the sewer. It'll
Oh,
like
yeah.
it'll pack up and
I
bounce
think
back to
it's-
space.
That's 7
It's-
years ago. So
I think it's
Should be
done
about
the end
time.
of this week. Right? I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Yeah,
wanna-
it's
I wanna go.
it's a 1 week carnival.
I've been planning on going.
Yeah, it comes twice a year. I've been told they do wristbands right this time around. $25, all you can ride.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I just
okay.
wanna go on the Ferris
I
wheel.
just want the fun
I
cake.
just want. Yep, I just want.
Ayy.
Yeah.
$5 for some
Yeah.
funnel cake.
Funnel cake and
baby.
Ferris wheel, and then I'll be good. I might
Ferris
go
wheel?
today, honestly.
All right. Well, it's cold out and rainy,
Oh
so
yeah.
wear a jacket. Put on your wool socks.
Yes.
Have a great time.
Thank you.
I will be scouting out the local park for a pull-up bar.
A pull-up bar?
Yes, ma'am.
There's a pull-up bar. Like there's a whole row of pull-up bars on campus.
What? Where all of the normal people hang out in the gym?
No, it's like outside a building.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh, sick. That's-
tradition. It's like by Wisdom Gym, out right by tradition. I live in Traditions.
Oh, north or south?
South.
South.
So
Let's write that down.
I'm just gonna put it in my little book. See, we could so do an ASMR episode on this. Real creepy, like.
Do you want to do a new podcast? It's just ASMR or a
Okay.
YouTube video? Just ASMR?
Yes.
All right, we'll add it to the list.
It's next week's video. Video.
Oh, there's my roommate.
Hi,
The
Ethan's roommate.
His name's Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Bye, Sean.
Bye, Sean. Bye, Sean. I'm all out of things to talk about. Y'all have anything you want to bring up as your last minute bits?
Bits. Oh.
Listeners, viewers, we come to a close on this here episode. If you showed up late or wish to revisit us, you can find this show on our YouTube channel, Tarleton Radio, as a video or listen in on iTunes, Spotify, or anywhere you get podcasts. For updates about the show and other interesting things we make here at the station, follow us on the following links in the description of this or other content we make. This has been your episode of Cruisin the Planet, where you can find something interesting to do in and around Stephenville every week. If you've enjoyed the show, don't forget to recommend us to your friends. If you want to find more things made by... I already said that. I've already messed it up. Go to the carnival this weekend. Stay safe, everybody. Social distance. And then once you get inside, make some chicken.
Ooh.
Oil your cast irons.
Or get out your cast irons. Share with what... Whatever you're making, as the season starts to change, I want to see it on Instagram. Start tagging us in things.
Yes.
I'm really interested. We're doing announcements on our Instagram now. We're currently giving away a shirt, I believe. You've already missed it, unfortunately. But if you start bothering us about it, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
We fold pretty quickly. Anyone have anything else they want to say?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.